Okay, I don't know if this is set up right or not, but we will see how this goes. I have an orange light on my, ow, ow. How about that? Okay, hello. Thank you for stopping by Being with Jacqueline. Hello. Okay, I just wanted to do a quick YouTube video on what I have been trying lately as far as my journal goes. Okay, we are talking about subconscious mind reprogramming, and the optimal times to do that is right before bed and when you wake up, right? So it's very important on what thoughts we think, what we do to prime ourselves to reprogram that, the thing, the machine, yes, the machine. So anyway, I wanted to share, I created something out of all these books that I've been reading about the subconscious mind. And there's one specific way I would like to do this, like to share this, and it has been helping tremendously. And also, I don't know, it's because I have been doing this work on the subconscious mind like every single day for 2 weeks, day 16 today, and then now it's just helping out, and it could just be any and all of that, but I would like for you to see if it will work out for you, because it has helped me get out of very, very vicious cycles. Okay, so I kind of put together Ask and It Is Given, the Law of Attraction from Esther and Abraham Hicks, Esther, Jerry, Abraham Hicks, all of those voices, right? That book, I should have brought this book in. Anyway, that book, along with another book called Feel Free to Prosper by Marilyn Janae. Super awesome book. That's the last one that I read, but kind of merging the two along with some Google searches. So I came up with this. So I got the books for you. Ask and It Is Given. Feel Free to Prosper. And then the 4 Agreements, which, do I have it on here? Up here. Up here. With the Law of Attraction, right? The Law of Attraction talks about, in particular, the process of using emotions as indicators, as our guidance system, right? Not having it be a barometer, like when your gas is empty or full, rather than taking it personally and taking it on as if it's the truth, right? Because our emotions are, even though they are valid, they are not our only, they are indicators of how aligned we are with ourselves and our lives and our highest potential, right? So if we take that and we actually, I want to pull it up actually, and we actually look at the emotional scale, we then can see it goes from lower energy, lower vibrations to higher vibrating. And I have done this with my clients, taking them from emotion and thought to thought and thought, and like higher, making their vibration higher, or their sense of self better. So along with this, I also Googled the Map of Consciousness Levels by David R. Hawkins. Power versus force is kind of the same thing. It is talking about the frequency levels, the vibration. There's a destructive energy, which is the lower levels, and it's the creative energy, which is the higher ones, right? So it's kind of like the same when you put them kind of meshed together. But with Abraham Hicks, they use words like overwhelming, which is not a real word, but it kind of portrays to emotions, not really, like words are so limiting, right? So just keep that in mind. Anyway, so with that, just know that there's a lower vibration. You can take yourself up to higher vibration when you look into these emotions, and you just kind of like reaching towards the next emotion. You're not jumping from like despair and depression all the way up to joy. There's like no way that could happen. You kind of like walk yourself through shame, guilt, apathy, grief, fear, desire, anger, pride, courage, willingness, acceptance, reason, love, joy, peace, enlightenment. So there's like a pathway to get there as far as your emotions go, but we have to remember that emotions are indicators, and they're just words. At the same time, they're energy in motion, right? So when we are vibrating higher, we are doing the work we're taking the time to do the work to elevate ourselves. Okay. Emotional scale, right? Emotional scale. Then we have the subconscious, which means, and this is the feel free to prosper, right? Your subconscious mind only takes in the dominant thoughts. If you say, I will no longer want to be poor or something, then it only takes in poor. They don't do the I no longer part. So, and what you say out loud has so much more power than you give it credit for. Sorry, I'm like looking at the screen. I should be looking in your eyes. So anyway, when you have that, you think of that, you're like, okay, I have to be really diligent with my words. Really diligent with what I put energy in. Another concept that Feel Free to Prosper talks about is you always put faith in something, whether or not you want to recognize it. If you are putting faith into your fears, which I have been doing, right? I have been, putting faith into I'm not enough, I'm not blah, blah, blah. Like all the stuff that I wound up being, like all the stories, the collective stories that I have made up in my mind subconsciously when I was younger, that program is still running because I kept putting faith on my limitations. I kept putting faith. I kept fighting for my limitations, So I'm like, okay, well, that shit doesn't work. This hurts. Why am I hurting myself doing this? What is this when you take away the blame of other people's thoughts and culture and everyone else's stuff, when you take all of that and you put it aside, what is left? It's foreign. It's you, right? It's love, it's peace, it's joy, it's whatever that fills your cup. It's that self-autonomy, it's that self-concept. And so when we can realize where are we putting our faith, and knowing that you have the choice to put your faith somewhere, you're always putting your faith somewhere, knowing the choice is you have the opportunity and the possibilities, very abundant possibilities of where you want to put your faith. That is one. Okay, that's a concept. So emotional scale, we're coming from down here, lower vibrations coming up, and some concepts of the feel free to prosper. We talk about faith, right? Faith is the opposite of fear. Faith is firm belief in something for which there is no proof. Faith is complete trust and expectation. Faith is something that is believed, especially with strong conviction. You think about, bring about. Okay, so that's faith from that book. Another thing is, well, they say, what happens if something that doesn't, something that's out of our control that we don't necessarily like, right? She thinks that we should bless it and let it go. So if there's something that's not going our way, bless it. I'm like, what? I have the power to bless? I'm like, duh. We all forget that we are way more powerful with our words. Not only that, with our intention, but we can actually bless people. You can even, you can bless your own life. Like, when is the last time you did that, right? You can bless the people around you. You can bless people who have harmed you. Wish them the best, send it out with love, and forget about it. So I put bless and rest. So that's one. Cool? Okay, so let's do this. It'll all come together, trust me. From the emotional scale, if you're coming from the middle, the neutral position, right? No matter how bad your day is or how good your day went, you want to come from neutral. You want to come from, okay, what is, let's see, what is it? You want to come from, ooh, also last book that I wanted to talk about, the 4 Agreements, Don Miguel Ruiz, 4 Agreements. Be impeccable with your word. Don't take things personally. Don't assume, and do your best. Always do your best. That also hit my noggin the other week. Do my best. Am I really doing my best? Well, no. If I am like talking shit about myself and my life, my body, whatever it is, if I'm putting faith into something that doesn't work and isn't aligned with my highest self, then I'm not doing my best. So let's just start with that. So the first thing we're doing is saying, did I do my best today? We say, did I do my best? We say, did I do my best today? And we write down which areas of life that's important to you. I say at least pick 3 and then write down how you feel about it. All of that stuff, right? From there, that's like the neutral, lowest emotional scale, right? From there, the next portion we're going to tackle is bless and rest. Write down, for me, I said, I bless my voice and stamina to use it. I bless the ability to display discernment. I bless my own health and wellness. I bless my vitality. I bless all the women in the United States right now. I bless all the, just everything that you want to bless. Say, I bless, so on and so forth, right? Make sure you include the things, the people that you have struggles with, because that is where you will get that deep acknowledgement when you are using your voice to say that. Not only using your voice, but you're scripting, right? You're like writing it down. It is out here physically, not just in here. Okay. After that, this is from the Feel Free to Prosper book, is I call it abundance evidence, but in her book there's this one lesson where you have to, every night before bed, capture what moments of prosperity in your day. Like, were you given a gift? Did someone buy you a coffee? Like those, I call it, that section is abundance evidence. The evidence and track record that you are abundant, right? It could be anything. So you list all those things out. After that is your faith list. I have faith in my prosperity. It's coming to me now. I have faith in my success and all the successes of my business, my channel, my TikToks, my relationships. I'm already successful. Because it is here, right? I claim it. Faith list. And then if you have time, that faith list, on top of that, the gratitude list, what you're grateful for until you go to bed and fall asleep, is like, boo! So the next morning, please leave a comment. Let me know how it goes for you the next morning. If not, just keep at it for at least 2 weeks. I promise you, your mindset is going to change. Your energy, who you are being out in the world, people are not going to recognize you. Just do this for 2 weeks every day, and don't beat yourself up if you miss a day because it's the summer and you have family in town and you go, I don't know, spend it with them and you're too tired. But if I'm telling, like, Just try it. Recap. Did I do my best today? Did I do my best today? Bless and rest. Abundance evidence. Faith list. Gratitude list. 5 things. I know it sounds like a lot, but you can make it your own. The whole intention is to provide a safe space for you to feel and for you to get in touch with what matters to you every night before you go to sleep. It programs the subconscious mind into knowing what is actually important, what you're putting faith towards, and when you are awake, you are more inclined to take action, do your best, be in more alignment, not only feeling it, but you are more magnetic to the things that you love. Yeah? Okay. Thanks for listening. Have a great rest of your day. And so, these are going to be super random, by the way. If you are here just for the first time, hi, I am Jacqueline Ian Wing. I'm a creatrix. I create all the time. And if you want to stick around, learn more about yourself, try on things, yeah. My only intention is to empower you. Not only that, is to bring you relief, a great sense of relief, because life is beautiful and precious, and it will be a damn shame if you don't show up for it. So, you are beautiful. You are gorgeous. You are so magnificent. You have a great day. Bye! So good. So good. Also, by the way, I have a workbook, Feeling Sexy AF program, that is based off of the curriculum that I wrote for my clients throughout the years of personal training. This is the mindset portion. I just made it into a workbook for everyone else that needs that extra confidence boost from their mindset. It's 12 weeks long. I know that sounds really long, but trust me, you really want to take every single lesson, every single week's lesson, like in. And just think 12 weeks after that, you are solid. You don't ever have to work on that again. The link is in the description. Grab your Grab your copy of it. It's super affordable for what it's worth. And yeah. Anyway, thanks for stopping by. I hope you got something out of it. Please leave a comment if you did. And I'll see you guys next time whenever I talk about books and all these tools. Okay, bye, peace. Hi.